Well, it's been a while since I've actually done any videos, but people enjoy unboxings, and this is kind of a rare thing. This is a Zoids Guntiger from 1999, completely unopened. So, new old stock, basically. Um, this particular model never came out in the United States, and the only thing we kind of saw of it was that it was in the Game Boy Advance game Zoid's Legacy or Zoid's Saga 2. Um, I happened to look it up and see it on eBay because I was playing old games as I tend to do, and managed to snag one of these for a pretty good deal. So uh, let's open it up, I guess. Let's see, we'll use this one. Make sure to take care not to damage the box, because I actually have most of my Zoids in boxes. Now, the interesting thing, so I can show the back of this. Most Zoids, at least of this era, um, were mechanical. They could wind up and they would walk. Now, they also had larger ones that ran on batteries, and you could even get like RC controllers for stuff like the Death Stinger and stuff like that. But this particular one is actually too small for that and doesn't. It's kind of similar to the Fusor line that came out later, which people really didn't like. So, I was reading instructions. Pretty basic. This isn't like the modern Zoids of today where they have six, 700 parts. Older Zoids tend to have like 30 to 60 parts. They weren't that in depth, but they were interesting just because um, they managed to fit in the whole mechanical walking thing on most of them. Though with customization, that didn't always work because I put the Wild Weasel pack on my gun sniper, and the thing doesn't walk when it wears that. So there's that, I guess. Okay, also came with this little registration card. No point in sending that in though. The stickers. Going from the colors and whatnot, I'm pretty sure this thing's of the Empire and not the Republic. Actually, yeah, website even says so. Neo Xenobus Empire, so real evil. Okay. These are the polycaps, and the antennas are also rubber, so that's interesting. Still held up, but I mean, my 80s ones did too, so. Looks like it's only six sprues, but like two or three main ones and then some smaller ones. Honestly, not too bad. Okay. I am not doing an ASMR thing, so I'm just gonna cut right here. Okay, and we're back after the jump cut, as they say. I mean, it looks really good. There are a few things that are a little different compared to other Zoids. For one, it has shoulder joints, kind of. You can pose there. You can actually, move. Get better joints in the back, but yeah, overall, considering it's almost 25 years old, it's pretty decent. Now, the reason why it's called the GunTiger, you actually have to take the cockpit off to be able to do this. There's a gun right here, and you pull that out, and it can be tight. There we go. And it says in the instructions to do it this way, which seems a little silly, but considering how tiny this thing is, this has to be one of the smaller Zoids I've seen. Okay, yep, and there you go. That's your gun mode. Some things I noticed. The pilot for this is actually darker than what I've seen for pilots in the figures, because so for instance, something that would have been comparable, this attack cat here, which I mean, god, the attack cat's small. It's just making this thing look like a dwarf. Yeah, so as you can see in there, pilot's blue. That's common for the Empire, but it might have just been an American thing. Also, as I mentioned before, these things usually can walk, and this one is the only one I can think of that can't. Now, the other thing I would compare it to is, as I mentioned, the Fusors line, and yeah, so here's the Leo Blaze from that line, and well, it's very posable. The problem is it has all these rubber gaskets in the joints, and they just wear out and rot. And it's actually worse than the rubber I've seen in my older Zoids. Also, to compare, a little brighter gray. It might be harder to see on camera, but yeah, compared to the GunTiger pilot, he's a bit brighter. And then I guess to compare, I'll grab the Barrigator since that thing's closest to me. Here's the 80s Barrigator, which you can tell because the crazy colors. Does this thing not walk anymore? I have to work on him. And you'll also notice gold pilot. They also had silver pilots, but I don't have any of those. I don't even know which ones would have had that. Looks like the legs came undone. I can show it with my newer one. This is the it's like 2000s Barrigate. What the hell? Okay, he's not walking either. Huh. That's weird. What's going on here? Maybe these things just don't hold up. Hmm. I don't know. Well, I think it's cool. This mold was also used for its kind of sibling Zoid called the Saber line, which was kind of the main line for Zoid's Legacy. Because every Zoid's media thing has to have like a lion or tiger as the main pilot's thing. I managed to get this for 20 bucks, so I'd say it's kind of expensive for that, but on the other hand, it's really old, really niche, and just kind of cool. It's a neat collectible, and also not as crazy price as some of the stuff I've been seeing. Like, oh boy, the Hermit Crab Zoid, the Sea Panther, it's called. I've been seeing those going for like 120 bucks, 150 bucks. That's a bit crazy for something that's probably smaller than this. So, yeah. But that's the collector's market. Anyway, that's it for now.